So I wanted basically a brand new belt. Just,
You wouldn't want Tyson showing up in his.
Yeah, basically. All right, let's go here. Let's go back. Should have gotten on here earlier, but that's all right. Now. Oh, just gotta make sure that. All right, Alex, you're back for more. I love it. Who we got? James is back. Glenn is back. Awesome. Gonna show you guys hopefully some sort of ninja stuff. Anyways, trying to get this all set up here. Sorry guys, I got distracted there for a second in our break between beginner and advanced, and got Roger back with me. And again, I know we're all in quarantine, whatever. Let's go down our knees so that they can all see us. Had some other reasons I needed to see Roger today, and so I thought, hey, I'm just gonna invite him to come over and teach with me since we had to be together anyways. And so he said, sure, I'll come over. And so thank you, Roger. And sometimes it's nice to have a buddy. I know, we're washing our hands. Wash your hands. All right, so we're going to bow it in, and then we'll get warmed up a little bit. And hopefully got some kind of fun ninja stuff for you today. A little bit of fun. Some of it might be a little bit hard without a partner, but we'll use our imagination and work our way through it. So I think it's going to be good. So let's bow it in. Oosh. All right, so let's do some jumping jacks. It's 50 jumping jacks. Okay, I got to adjust this camera. Coach James, good to see you. I can't really see you, but I see you're here. So go ahead and start your jumping jacks, guys. Out. There we go. Might have some camera adjusting to do. What are we at? You're at? 25 already? He's moving fast. I gotta catch up. Those jumping jacks going. Get those shoulders loosened up. Hips loosened up, in and out. All right. Let's do some sit-outs here, you guys, just to kind of loosen up again. So down, hands and knees. You guys should all know sit-outs. So just do sit-outs. I'll get going on those, and just back and forth in place. Just as you guys do sit-outs, there's some different techniques you can do when you're doing them. One is to kind of keep your hips off, which we got Roger doing here. He's kind of keeping his hips not all the way on the ground. You can pop your hip on the ground too. You're just kind of touching it. So as you sit out, bam, just touching with the hip. But it should just be a pop and a back up, boom, and back up, almost like a spring. Or you can kind of stay off the mat too. That's a good way to do it. So either way you're doing it is fine. Elijah's back. Good to see you, buddy. So again, just keep working those sit-outs a little bit. All right, and time. So we're gonna go and let's get some squats in. Let's do about 50 of those. You guys know how to do squats? Keep them going, guys. Keep them going. All right, so we'll get down. Here's what I want us to do. We'll just kind of pretend right now. I want us to just kind of pretend. By pretend, I mean solo drill it. So we're going to start like we're in butterfly. And we're just going to go hip. Like we're spider here. Come back. Lasso. Right, so with a person, we're at sleeve grips. I'm in butterfly, so I'm clearing, I'm pushing out, so I go here. So I get foot into the elbow, hip, lasso, drive deep, keep this tight, come back. Just that movement right there. So again, butterfly, we pull it out to the elbow, right? Hip, deep, come back. Elbows in tight here, guys. So the elbow that where this lasso, where I'm here, this is tight. Turning my palm to the ceiling, right here. So video froze. Turning my palm to the ceiling right here, and my elbows in tight by my hip as I turn back. It really tightens it up, and just look at how it moves in. That's how I should be doing it. So again, let's solo drill that. That was weird. I think it was all the static electricity made the video go away. Yeah, good. Make sure you're going hip to hip, you guys, back and forth, hip to hip. Really get that shift, right? And when he does this, go ahead and do it to me. When he does this, boom, extending me up. Now look, his heel should be deep. Get that heel deep. There you go. Back in the patches. Now this is uncomfortable and gets me in a bad spot, right? So make sure that you're driving that heel deep. You want that heel deep to the patches on the back of the gi. So let's keep working, getting into that spider lasso position from the butterfly position. Yep, just right there. Do a few more of those, you guys. So again, we're here. Boom. Hip. We're extending that leg straight. Keep it straight. Again, palm turns. Elbow comes in tight. It really pulls on their arm. Foot's in their elbow. Back to the other hip. This wraps around the arm. Deep. Putting my heel to the back of the patches. Palm turns to the ceiling. Elbow comes in tight. And boom, now we got a tight lasso spider. Keep working that a few more times from butterfly. All right? When you're just solo drilling this, guys, sometimes you have to kind of put your foot on the mat to move your body because you don't have a person to push off of. And that's totally fine, you guys. Totally fine. Spider lasso is really great. Now, what we're going to work on we're going to work on going to the back from that position. I know Coach Tyson has been working on going to the back a little bit. So we're going to work on going to the back from that position, okay? So let's go start here. So sequence is butterfly. I've got my grips on my hands, right? Pull out, boom. Extend. Other hip. Here. Look at how deep I am, if you guys can see it. Really deep with this foot here. Come back to the center. Now, when I'm extended here, he wants to come back the other way, right? He's working on maintaining his balance. So as he does, let's actually switch. Can you pull me around 180? There we go. He's strong, man. Just tosses me all over the place. Right, so we're here. Now he wants to come back. When I'm tipping him that way, he wants to come back. That's fine. I'm going to take this foot here. I'm going to swim it underneath his thigh. Okay? So this leg here the heel was on his back. Right here. Now I'm going to go to underneath the thigh. I've still got the spider on the other side. Now he's worried I'm going to come here. And I'm going to use that hook to sweep him the other way, right? So he's going to come back the other way. That helps me. I'm going to arm drag this side. Now it's really important that I got my foot between, because if my foot's on the outside, it's going to be hard to take this back. Right? And that's why I'm trying to set up a back take here. So this foot comes here underneath the thigh. As he comes back, right, to get his base centered, now I'm going to arm drag this arm. So I'm going to punch, and I'm going to drive through at the same time. This hand comes out the back. I'm going to suck here. And now my hook's stand up or sit up. My hook's already in because of that, because I reached underneath his thigh. So my right leg's already in where it's supposed to be. If I didn't put my foot underneath his thigh, it'd be stuck up here. It wouldn't work. So I'm here, right? So I've arm dragged, and I'm here. You guys know how to take the back from here. All right, so I'm going to come up. So I'm going to come up and just, there's different ways. Like I could try to hip drag him into me. We're not going to do that today. I'm going to come up, and I like to swim under and grab the wrist right here with this arm. I'm swimming under his armpit and grabbing the wrist. That just gives me a little bit of control as I come up, so he can't just dump me over the top of him that way, right? So then I come up here. All right, so now I've got his back. So we're just going to go to that point, all right? So without somebody, it's going to look like this. This is going to take, like I said, this is going to take a little imagination a little bit if you don't have somebody, but that's fine. I'll just kind of simulate those movements, right? So we're here, right? I come here, boom. There's my spider. Swing the other side, wrap, lasso, boom. I'm cranking this down tight. Heel into the back of the patches, right? I come back. He'll probably help me because he's way off balance here. He'll come back. I'm here, okay? I might extend over like I'm gonna bring him this way, and as I do that, this foot then swims from the back to under the thigh, right here, under the thigh. Now I'm gonna arm drag, boom, right here, right down to the floor, grab the hip, right? As I come up, I'm hooking this bottom leg, you guys, is hooking his leg. So I want to make sure that I'm hooking that bottom leg. I'm coming up, I grab wrist, so I'm swimming under the armpit, grab wrist, get my other hook in. All right? It's a little bit of a long sequence, but this is advanced jiu-jitsu, so I want you guys to work through that about 3 or 4 times here from the beginning. Roger, you want to work through it? Go through. I'm going to adjust this camera so we can see a little bit better. There we go. So spider. Yep. Now he's got lasso spider. Now did you already hook the thigh?
So it would be right here.
Yeah, hook the I just couldn't tell if you already did it or not.
No.
He hooks the thigh, arm drag, comes up, climbs over. Yep, that's pretty much it, you guys. So again, it's super important as you're climbing over under that armpit at least. You can grab collar instead of wrist. I like the wrist. That's fine. But you can grab opposite side collar if you want. But you gotta have that arm. You gotta have that arm as you crawl over the back underneath the armpit, so that they can't just dump you over. Let's just show them what happens if I don't get that arm underneath the armpit. Right. So we're here. Whatever. Spider. Lasso. Boom. Right here. Whoops. I forgot the thigh. Boom. Right. I come up. And I'm here. Now he's just gonna stick his butt up in the air, and I'm gonna come off. Right? That's all he has to do to get rid of me. That's why I desperately need that hook. Spider. Lasso. Right? Comes. I hook the thigh. right? He starts to come back. He starts to come back. Arm drag. I've already got my hook. Arm underneath. Now he sticks his butt up in the air. It's fine. And if I can get that wrist, I can collapse him. He's going to bring that butt down real fast. All right? So, hopefully you guys have done that a few times. So that's a nice little back take that works really well. And then we're going to go from there. We're going to do a little bit of a bow and arrow choke, okay? So the whole sequence, where am I going to end up? Let's go this way. All right, so we're here, whole sequence. Boom. Coming down, lifting him up. Deep. As he comes back, hook the thigh, right? He comes back again to the center, and now I'm going to arm drag. Boom. Right, now I'm going to come up. I've got the arm underneath. Now, I'm going to put my weight on him, right? And this right arm is going to come under his chin, and I'm going to grab collar. Okay, now he's carrying his weight. So a lot of times the only way for him to defend that is to collapse and go down to the ground, right? And then we'll do something else. But a lot of times it's open to just bring this under, grab the collar, right? So now I'll sit. I'm gonna grab the pants, and I'm gonna roll over him with this leg. So this leg's gonna stay and dive under. I'm gonna roll over this shoulder as we go. Bow and arrow. You guys probably couldn't see that, so we'll go back there to show you the end. Right, so I've gotten here, right? I drive under, I grab here. Okay? I'm gonna grab the pants. I've got to take this other leg out. My right leg, the leg you can't see, comes out. I gotta take that hook out to really do this. Right? But I want to get the pants first. So I'm in a good control position. Now I take my leg out. I'm rolling over this shoulder that way. And this leg's staying under. And here, now I can bring this up here. I can pull it to there, however I want to finish that bow and arrow. And I can finish that bow and arrow. So it's a nice little sequence, and a lot of times, you guys, what happens is you're in top in that turtle position, and they're thinking, and you've already taken the back, you're already in good position. But what's the number one thing they're thinking about protecting? Neck, right? But they're thinking about which chokes?
Rear naked.
Rear naked, basic with arm lift. Those chokes, right? You're on top. It's not a normal position to get a bow and arrow from. It's not completely unknown, but it's not usually where a lot of people are going to go. So it's a nice kind of position to do it. When they've turtled, you've taken the back. They're maybe even trying to turtle, and they might even be trying as you get down. Roger. So you've got the hooks in, right? And I've got this. They might even be trying to go to their side because they're thinking they can scrape you off their back a little bit. And so they might even be thinking about going that direction, right? So he did. As long as I get the pants, now I can finish. Right? Well, we went off the screen for the Facebook Live, but that's all right. They get the idea. So again, here's what I want you to do without somebody. I just want you to be here, right? Like you're on top. Dive, grab the collar, grab the pants. So you're here. So I've got collar, I've got pants. I'm just gonna roll over. Boom. Get the leg up over and boom. So just simulate that roll and that finish again. So I'm here. Got my hooks. My hooks are both in right now. Collar, head's here. I reach. I grab the leg. I take this leg is the one that's got to come out, and that hook's got to come out. Roll. Finish. Okay? So do that 3 or 4 times. Roger, you want to do that a few times so they can see it? Eli, good to see you, buddy. Yeah. Nice little kind of ninja kind of way to finish there. Something they're not expecting, and you can kind of finish. And Roger's doing a good job with those hips, you guys. Really, he's kind of driving those hips in and pulling the collar and the leg. Now you can finish it. What if you don't get the pants? Keep doing that, you guys. And kind of watch at the same time. So let's just say I lose the pants. That happens, right? So I'm here, and as I roll, maybe these are pretty tight pants on him. Maybe I can't get them very good. And so as I roll, my hand comes out. So that I roll, right? As long as my foot stays in good position here, I can now just turn this into an arm raise basic. Right there. Okay, so again, I've already got this grip is already solid, right? So I didn't get the pants, that's fine. He's probably gonna reach for this hand anyways, right? And there's gonna be some room here. So I can just under his elbow, drive, behind the head, and finish the basic that way, okay? So it's kind of a nice little trick. So we'll do that one without somebody. You know, you're here, underneath, grab the pants, but maybe you don't have the best grip in the world there, right? You roll, you lose the pants in the roll, right, to here. So under the elbow, drive through, arm behind the head, using that arm raise, and we're kind of finishing like this. It's kind of like a rear naked choke finish, right? Except for I'm not grabbing my bicep, I'm just using the gi right here. So I've got that gi, so I'm just using that gi, arm raise, boom. So work that 3 or 4 times. I used a variation of this. I thought I was making it up. You know how like you're at a certain in jiu-jitsu sometimes, like you're in a competition or something, and then you do something and you're like, oh man, I think I just made that up, and you realize that you learned it in jiu-jitsu and you just forgot that you learned it. Like that's kind of what happened to me. I thought I made it up. Thought I came up with it in the middle of a competition match, finished the guy with it, and then I was like, oh, that was sweet. Then I realized that somebody taught it to me. I didn't make anything up. So there's a couple more times on that, you guys. A couple more times, and then I'll show you another a way to finish that from a different position. And sometimes you know, good jiu-jitsu practitioners, you guys will they'll capitalize on other people's mistakes. Sometimes that's what jiu-jitsu is, right? It's knowing when the other guy has made a mistake and knowing what to do in order to capitalize on it. So so come back here, Roger. See how we're doing. Can't see. Okay. All right. So we're here. We've done it. We've taken the back. Right. We're here. And go ahead and sit a little lower. There you go. Whoa. Yeah, no, that's cool. Right. And so we go for it. I pull that out. I roll. I come. I lose this. And maybe he starts to slide out. Like he wants, and that's the direction he wants to go. Well, that's going to be hard for him. But sometimes what will happen is they'll start to turtle down again, and maybe I'll even lose. They can't see us, right? So maybe I'll even lose that topside hook in the process. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come to the side, right here, and I no longer have their back, but guess what? The same choke works. Again, back of the head, boom. Right, so just from side control, you've lost it, you've lost your hooks, but you still got the grip, and boom, you finish it. So I finished a guy in a competition that way once. Thought I made it up. I didn't make it up. So all right, so again, let's do that a couple more times. Let's go all the way from the beginning, without somebody. So butterfly, here, get your lasso. Palm up, elbow tight, come back. As they're coming back, hooking that leg. Right now they're thinking I'm going to use that hook to try to go the other way. And so as I kind of go back, they're going to probably come back that way again as I lift them this way. As they come back, arm drag, up over. Make sure I'm getting that grip on that wrist or the gi. I like the wrist, right? I've got both hooks in. Let's switch this way. Got both hooks in. Grab the collar, grab the pant leg, unhook the leg, roll. Do all my finishes from there. Finish with the bow and arrow. I lose the bow and arrow, arm raise, finish, right? They start to escape. Maybe they start to sit out. I'm going to use that gi, come back to the side, finish there. So all of those finishes. So start repping that. Let's do that 4 or 5 times here. Nick Moda is watching. Hey, Coach Nick, what's up? All right, so I'm going to do it a couple times on him. Keep doing it. Keep repping it. I'm just going to do it from the beginning. You guys keep doing it too. Let's turn around. All right, there we go. There you go.
Yeah, off camera.
So, just keep repping that 2-3 more times. Yeah, you rep it on me. Wait, if we start this way, which way am I going to go? We need to start over here. Keep repping it, you guys. Keep repping it. Those are the 3 finishes. I'll do it once without you. All right, 1 or 2 more times here, you guys. Rep that. I know it's hard to do without somebody, but you guys can do it. You guys can do it. A couple more times. All right. Good deal. We're not quite done yet. So, but we'll take the gap. We'll go ahead and take tap off. We're gonna end you guys, get you guys' heart flowing a little bit. So you guys are working this. So here's what I want us to do. As you guys are working this, I know it's unless you're on a concrete floor, you can still do this. All right. So what we're gonna do is this: we're gonna work our break falls. We're just gonna go straight back, boom, safe stand up. As you come up, and I just want you to roll. All right. Just that over and over again. Okay. So break fall. We'll alternate. Safe stand up, and then roll. Yep, roll over shoulder. Make sure we're at shoulder, not over the head. Break fall. Safe stand up. Roll over shoulder. Yeah, there we go. Break fall. Safe stand up. Boom. Couple more, you guys. Nice. And time. Good work, you guys. Great work today. Thanks for joining me for some advanced jiu-jitsu. Awesome work. Stay healthy. Avoid COVID-19. Stay home. Whatever. I don't know what else we're supposed to say about that thing.
Wash your hands.
What's that?
Wash your hands.
Wash your hands. We're going to go wash our hands right when we're done with this. Just one of the things, just guys, is we'll go down on these so Facebook Live can see this. All right, so one of the things, you guys, and I was talking to Roger about this earlier, do other stuff. Like, you don't get the same workout in these half-hour classes. You know this, as you do when you come in and you're rolling with people and that kind of stuff. So make sure you're running, whatever your routine is. You know, there's download workout programs on YouTube, that kind of stuff. and make sure you're doing some workout. Stay in shape. There's no reason to get slobby. Don't sit on the couch, eat Doritos, and watch Netflix. All right, get out, do something, go outside. You can go outside. It's okay to go outside and get exercise, that kind of stuff. So just so you know, I'm practicing what I preach. I put stuff on Facebook. I'm usually running, so I ran 5 miles a day, and so whatever you got to do, keep a good workout. All right, we'll see you guys soon, man. We'll see you at the other side of this in the gym. Oh, we had a message. I didn't see it. Oh yeah, hey Alex. All right, good to see you guys. See you next time.
I was thinking of something last night. Can I see something real quick?